Once there was an OG, and he fell in love with this girl and her name was Cody. Her favorite color was purple, her figure tight with a bosom perfectly circled, and on his mind she circled. She asked to be a giver, asked for an organ so that she could be a liver. He said yes, and promised to never leave her. He fell deeper and deeper every night, constantly beneath her. He would only ever see her roam around her presence, and she was his Caesar. #relationship goals, but she didn't see him as a keeper. So she stopped caring. He was too overbearing for them to become a pairing. She became a red herring. Sabotaged his health with movements incredibly stealth, and using up all of his wealth and everything but himself. She left him high and dry like his voice the entire time. But he got over her with the help of his rhymes, and that's the end of that storyline. Reality hit, and he realized that his ex was abusive. Started listening to music and reading to avoid being called stupid. Man had no time for Cupid, until he saw this other girl and he just knew that he had to get her. Acoustic. Her name was Jane. From then he knew he had to marry. He said hi, stared at her eyes and saw the fire up inside. That's when I wanted to make you mine. I mean his. That's when he wanted to make you his. He knew she was a bitch who'd probably leave him in a ditch, but he knew that he needed her if he wanted to get rich with that music shit she let him hit. One stroke and she came pretty quick. Are you new to this? Nah, you know Cody? I banged that bitch. She rolls her eyes and casually says, we're just friends, am I right? He says, yeah. And thinks, damn, this is the life. She stays for the night cause the nigga been giving good pipe. It's morning, he's yawning. She snuck out, the sun greets him alone. It's boring, his lungs are missing. He takes note of this while he's busy pissing, and instantly regrets his decision to invite her into his business. You can't turn a hoe into a missus, he exclaims. Oh, you came back? Yeah, I just went out to get a snack. Then she hopped in the sack. He gave her wood front and back. I want her back. But you haven't even dated her. They became the best of friends since he never knew what to say to her. There was no passing or replacing her, only embracing her. He is still hopeful that they could be something more. To this day, he is still chasing her. She still hasn't returned the lungs. The man started writing, and this seemed like the only lines that would bring him excitement and need to be cited by the near and far-sighted. Created an island and became his Poseidon, wanting to end the violence. He wrote what he saw in his iris. He gladly gave his heart to her. She didn't need to ask. He's 8 years in the relationship and he hasn't even gotten some ass. He's not complaining. Although she's driving him insane and heaven is trying to maim him, the paranoia has gone to his brain and he fears that heaven will frame him. It's a shame what he has to be for the sake of the human generation. Grim reapers and demons come to him in preparation. Time is being wasted and he's losing his patience. Doubt tampers with his cadence and he needs it to make his mother's payments and build her a house made out of pavement. He's tired of living in shame and situations so paining. To these lines he is Pablo and he's constantly painting, hoping your playlist will take him. And then he met B. The story is yet to be told, the painting is yet to be seen. He has given her his life and he has nothing left to give, except every fuck about you, the one listening to this shit.